guys, we are actually doing something super cool in today's video. If you didn't watch the last video, go check it out. We have picked up the brand new Renegade. This is the 1000R, and yes, I have not rode it or nothing yet. However, we did switch these plastics from silver to white, and dude, it is so damn sexy. But in today's video, it's not about the Renegade, it's about the Big Audi. We are currently down here at Carolina Custom ATV. The boys, Danny and Bruce, they're waiting on us. Today is the day. The Big Audi returns, and we're actually gonna be putting her on the dyno today. Now, if you guys don't know what the Big Audi is, the Big Audi is the original Can-Am four-wheeler that I bought that really just took this channel up and off. Now, yes, it has seen some better days. She's looking a little rough. She needs to be cleaned up, but this thing has not ran and worked in quite a while. Robert Parker actually built this four-wheeler, and this four-wheeler is so badass. But sadly, Robert Parker passed away, and now I'm left with this thing. Now, Robert Parker, when he built this bike, he was very secretive on all the motor work he did. This thing is completely full built out, but I don't know what exactly is all done to it, because in the racing community is some secretive stuff, okay? Okay, let's go down here. Let's find Danny and see about getting this thing on the dyno. Danny, buddy, what are you doing, man?
Putting a heater in.
Putting a heater in? Yep. Just in here working. Now there's a lot going on in here, but over here on the other side of the shop, here at Carolina Custom ATV, they actually have a dyno and they do a lot of tuning here. But check this thing out. Oh my gosh. This dyno is gonna freaking rip. I cannot wait to see the Big Audi. The Big Audi on this thing is gonna be absolutely nuts. Let's take a step up here. Looks like they got the whole computer set up, everything for tuning four-wheelers, and I guess the four-wheeler will sit right here and run the rear tires on that dyno. Got the blower to keep her cool. This should be pretty interesting. So what all did y'all have to do this thing to get it running?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. We can't give out all our secrets.
Yeah, can't get away all the secrets.
Can't give away all the secrets.
Let's hear it. Fire her up. She cold. That race fuel just smells so good. Oh my goodness. That is a big girl. Looks like we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna put it on the dyno running the 37s. This is gonna be so nuts. We're actually gonna get to go ride this thing in today's video, finally. So Bruce ain't here right now to run on the dyno. He'll be here in a little bit, but Bruce, I stole a can of SC1. We're getting this thing shined up, hooked up. This is gonna be pretty cool. Everybody's gotta guess at what kind of numbers this thing's gonna put down. We're talking getting the horsepower numbers and torque, so it's gonna be pretty cool.
So what kind of numbers does a stock bike put down?
About 65, 60, 65, a full stock bike to a tire.
What do you think this
You're talking horsepower?
Yeah, talking horsepower.
60, 65 horsepower. What kind of torque numbers?
I don't know off the top of my head. You'll have to ask Tanner over there about one.
Oh,
what
we
do
need
you
the
think
expert.
this is gonna put down?
I'm thinking about one. We're talking about NA or spray?
No spray.
No spray.
I'm thinking about 95 NA, and I'd say about 145 on spray.
Really?
Dude, what?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
That's
That
a
is
beefy
lot.
girl, dude. So, Bruce got this thing dialed in pretty good?
Yep. No, she's ready to rip. She's going to put down some good numbers. I'm looking forward to it.
What numbers you thinking?
It'll be interesting to see with the portals and the tires and stuff like that, because that'll pull down what you actually read.
Okay.
So I'm guessing it'll be somewhere around 160 horsepower, but on the dyno we'll probably see closer to 100.
Okay.
Is what
So
I'm
you're thinking
expecting.
160 horsepower, or 95 horsepower would be more like 160 on stocks.
Right. Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's a lot of reduction here between the gearbox and the portals and the big tires, stuff like that.
Now, most of Robert Parker builds, have you put any of those on the dyno?
Yeah, I have.
What were they pushing out?
It depends on the build. I've seen a couple of them. Everything from 105. I've seen some of the small tire stuff around 150, 160, somewhere in there.
That is nuts. This thing freaking rips. Like, honestly, when you smack the throttle going through a mud hole in this, if the tires are grabbing traction in thick mud,
Oh, dude.
it rips your arms off. Like, it is just rippy.
So, what is all keeping us from getting the true numbers today?
On these machines, the CVT transmission eats up 30% of your power just off the bat.
Automatically.
Yeah, you lose 30% through the CVT instantly. So you're gonna lose there. There's a little bit of loss in the gear reduction. There's a little bit of loss in the gear reduction in the portals. And then obviously the bigger tires.
So on a lot of dyno bikes, do y'all go ahead and switch the tires over? Like, how are these? Are we gonna see these tires spinning and not gripping, giving us the full numbers?
Maybe a little bit, but I'm gonna try to get them nice and warm before we do any horsepower pulls and make sure we can get as accurate as we can. It is always tough with that kind of V-tread. You know, your contact patch is only like that versus the whole width of the tire. So there is a little bit of that, but we're gonna try to minimize as much as possible.
Dude, it sounds so good. This is gonna be pretty nuts. First time having this thing on the dyno. It'll be curious. We gotta warm up the motor first before we send some full-blown runs. First run's gonna be no NOS. The second run will be with NOS. Go ahead, put your guesses down in the comments. The horsepower, no bottle, horsepower on bottle. I don't know. This thing got, from factory, 60 with a stock bike on this dyno, so let's see what we got. warming it up. All right, you got the computer set up. We are about to run our first pull. Let's see what kind of numbers it makes. All throttle, no bottle. Bro, that is nuts. That is wild. Oh my God. Lock in your guesses in the comments if you have not already. We're heating up the NOS bottle, eh there, bud? What pressure are y'all running?
We like to shoot around 900.
900.
Yeah, that way it's something that's attainable in the field, so that way we know we're getting a good consistent shot.
Yep. So one thing about having a small bottle on the foiler is it's quicker to warm up. I never thought about that until watching this. These big bottles take forever to heat up, but it'll get there eventually. There it is. Eventually is arrived.
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh.
You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be. First pull with NOS. After this, we'll check the numbers and see what we got. Hell yeah. Difference from no bottle to bottle. What kind of numbers are we looking at?
So looks like our peak horsepower NA was 78.
No NOS 78. And what would you say that'd be on stock tires?
I'd say you're probably looking close to 95.
95.
On spray, it looks like we got 96.
96. So what that?
Which is gonna be close to 130, 140 if I
130, 140.
Yeah.
That is nuts. I mean, you gotta think we're rocking these big ass tires.
Oh yeah.
Let's go ahead. We got a NOS bottle to hook up on this thing. Danny, you got time to throw a bumper on for me?
Front or rear?
Rear.
I guess we can.
Aw, thanks. But this is gonna be pretty cool to get back to the house. I'm stoked. This thing's gonna rip through the mud. Let's just go ahead, cut in the montage, getting this thing tidied up, and we'll get her on the trailer. Let's just hope it starts so we can get it off the trailer. Oh, it's a beast. First order of the business now that we got the big Outlander back is we need to put fuel in it. Now for fuel, we're actually running the old VP. It's Q16. This stuff is, it's pretty good stuff. Woo! Yeah, that's good shit.
Kind of hoping we can use that in everything we got, because it smells really sweet.
Yeah, you know how much this stuff costs?
Only like, what, $20
5 gallons
a barrel?
is like $130. And I still spill it all over the place. We don't want to fill her up too much, but let's go ahead and get some fuel in her so we can go do some pulls. Dude, this thing is gonna rip. Should be enough for what we're doing. Oh boy, this is about to get interesting. Let's start the old girl up. Dude, this thing is so badass. Get her in reverse, Terry. Whoa, 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 why is throttle sticking? Something's going on with this cable right here. I don't think that cable's supposed to be zip tied on. I'm gonna cut them zip ties. This should solve our issue. There it is. I hope that solves our issue. All right, we're gonna roll with it and hope for the best. This thing is a lot of bike though for that thing to accidentally give throttle. But we're just doing pulls, so I think it'll be all right. The plan is to be all right. Let's see if we can turn. Yeah, it's full lock there and fine. That's interesting. We'll just keep the straight lines. It ain't giving it a super amount of throttle. Honestly, I never really used that secondary throttle. I think I've used it once, so not too worried about it. Question is where should we do our pulls? There's no real soft dirt right now. We've been in a drought, but we'll do a pull right here and just see what happens on this hard pack. My guess is it's just gonna freaking spin out. It ain't gonna grip at all. Are you ready for a pull?
Oh yeah.
No NOS, just throttle. We're on freaking hard pack dirt, so probably not gonna get much for any traction, but we're gonna send it. Oh my gosh, it's spinning. Holy shit! That thing was throwing dirt 30, 40 feet behind it. Oh my gosh. Did you see the dirt it was throwing? It was nuts. Hey, let's do it in this grass. I don't think trash is gonna be any better, but we'll try it. Yeah, I'll do a short pull right here, see if it grabs anything. The thing is with these big mud tires, man, it doesn't show the bike's full power because it's spinning them out. Let's send it. Oh my gosh. The four-wheeler moving that fast is just nuts. It's an animal. Holy crap, it's throwing the roots. All right, let's throw this thing in four-wheel and do a pull on the road. Four-wheel drive on the road. Let's hope this thing, let's put it in reverse, make sure the four-wheel drive's engaged. Yep, that's in there. Please don't break. All right, let's send it. Oh my gosh. This thing's too big for all that, man. Dude, it pulls so hard. All right, we gotta warm up the NOS bottle. We gotta do a hit on NOS. All right, guys, so we're gonna crank this thing all the way open.
You're almost in the green as it is.
Oh yeah, let's warm up this bottle. Oh, we're right there. Hell, if my torch actually worked. Oh, yep. That didn't take long.
That was fast.
Oh yeah, there we go. Looking good on the bottle, so let's run it over to the road real quick. Let's see if it blows up this time. Last time I ran it on NOS, we blew the motor out. So, dude, I'm always thinking not doing four-wheel drive because I feel like it's gonna freaking fold the front.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't. Technically, it shouldn't. It should be fine. But I'm so scared of breaking the front axle because then we gotta ship the axles off to Texas again. That would be a pain in the ass. All right, let's go to the road. This is about to get spicy. All right, two-wheel drive. We burned the rear tires down. Oh well, it'll be fine. All right, let's see. That's the arming switch. So we're armed. Let's purge it off. NOS button's there. We're good to go. All right, 1, 2, 3. NOS! Oh my gosh, it was spinning. Dude, we just got no traction, bro. We literally just burned the tires off. How do you burn 37s down on a four-wheeler? Guess when you're pushing 140 horsepower with NOS, that'll do that. I can feel the ass sliding. Dude, it just burned them down. It literally just burned them down. Should we go do another hit of NOS? Let's go do it in the dirt. It ain't gonna get much traction, but we'll try. Yeah, we'll come down here in the grass. It's still not gonna pick up a ton of traction, but I mean, we'll give it a go. We'll give her a run right here. Two-wheel drive. Pretty close to the green, we'll call her good. Arm and switch, purge it. All right, let's send it. Woo! Bro, the freaking dirt it through. Oh my gosh, that is nuts. I think we're only gonna get about 4 pulls out of this small bottle. We did 2 pulls with it, so we got 2 more for whenever we go in the mud. And I got another bottle that needs to get refilled. Let's get old girl in the garage. Dude, that NOS bottle. Yeah, we need to save our other 2 hits. Let's go ahead and close up the bottle. Damn, am I going the right way? Yep, there we go. Purge it all out. We should have 2 more hits in the bottle. So that in the mud's gonna be gnarly. Well guys, the Big Audi is back. We got a lot of videos planned to do with this thing. This thing is gonna be absolutely sick. We finally got it on a dyno. We finally got it back. This thing literally sat forever. We took it out, broke an axle. Then we had to get custom axles made out in Texas. We had them shipped. It was like a whole month-long ordeal. We got them put in, and then the power steering went out, and there was a whole nother month-long ordeal. And then it had to go get retuned. It was just a lot of crap. But we finally got this thing back, and let's hope we just don't break any more axles, because I already dropped like 2 grand on axles in the last month for this thing. But dude, this thing is gonna absolutely rip. I cannot wait to get it out in the mud. We're actually gonna like rip the dog piss out of this thing and use the rest of the NOS in the pond at the new property. So if you guys want to see that, let's get this video to 30,000 likes. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.